Hey, Mountain Brook, I'd like to connect and encourage you to take part in two specific ways as we ask our church body to respond to the coronavirus and its effect on our society. These will highlight our love for our neighbor and the way we depend on God to move. Number one, if you go on our website, you'll see a list of ways that we are mobilizing our church body during this time. And this includes, amongst others, forms that would connect those that have a need to those who want to fill that need. If you have a need, like you need someone to help pick up groceries for you or pick up your prescriptions, or you need someone to check in with you day to day, we have people we know in our church family that would love to fill that need. And if you're someone who is doing all right during this time and you want to, out of that space, give and help fulfill a need, fill out that form and we'll get you guys connected. Number two, it's easy for us to focus on the separation between each other during this time of social distancing. And I wanted to encourage you with something that I felt God spoke to me during a time where I was reading the Word. In Colossians 2, Paul is encouraging his church with many different ways, and he says something small and seemingly insignificant. He says, I may be absent in body, but I am with you in spirit. And it dawned on me that Paul's writing this from prison. And actually, he's writing this book and the previous book and the one before that, Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians, all from a prison cell. He is distant from the church that he loves, the church that he planted, the church that he knows the people by name there, and he longs to be with them, and yet he is not able to be at this time. Paul knows exactly where we're at right now, and yet he doesn't stop encouraging and discipling and instructing these people. Another way that he loves his people is that he prays. He constantly reminds them that every time I think of you, he says, I pray for you. And he says specifically what he is praying for. Would we embrace Paul's model during this time? Would we use any means necessary to encourage and disciple and instruct the body of believers that we call our church family? And would we be a people that prays for our people? No change will happen unless God moves, and God calls us to pray for that change. I can't wait for us to be together again in this building on a Sunday, but until that time, know that your church staff is committed to praying for you. Thank you.